Okay, we've got a lot on today. It's gonna be good. Right. The first thing, I think we're gonna do it like a fried rice type thing. Yeah. I think it's called Nasi Goreng or something like that. Anyway, right. So what I'm gonna do first of all is quickly. I'm gonna quickly chop this lot up. And
Sorry.
right, quickly chop this up, and then I'm going to sweat off the rice, and then I'm going to add 150 millilitres of water, 150 millilitres bit of oil, and then I'm going to shove it in the oven to braise. Once it's braised, I'll take it to the next stage. Right? So I'm just going to chop up this delicious shallots. I'm going to show you how to make a cartouche. Right, so my water's boiling, lovely. Cartouche. I think that's how it is. It's French, right? It's a lid. Right, it's posh for a lid. Right, we'll get that in a second. So what I'm going to do, I am going to sweat off my onions or shallots. Add my rice. Right, add my rice. Give it a minute or so, and I'm going to add some water to it.
So you sort of started
Huh? Like a risotto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm just breaking the starch. Just a touch. So.
Question, Chef, do you not wash the rice before you cook it?
You can do. Yeah. I'm going to let you do what you want to do, yeah? Right. Right. If I leave it on there any longer, it's going to evaporate before the rice is cooked. Right. Right, could you pass me back the small one that's that size, that shape? Can you see it? It's that shape, no, right at the bottom. Yeah, right, this is an induction hob, but I don't know if it works with this. But that's the size that I want. Yeah. Right. Little bit of oil. Bit of shallot. Cartouche. Yeah? Like that. So it's a triangle. Like this. And it's still a triangle. Right, the open ends are here, and I keep folding it so it looks like a bit like a paper dart. Then I measure the centre like that, and if I cut it about here, voila! Right, and that goes into my oven. Not 170. So I'm going to change the temperature to So about 140. That'll do. And hopefully, hold on a second. Right, take out the eye, like that. If the tomato is very ripe, it will come off easy. If it's not too ripe, it will be very difficult. Right, but what you want to do is you make an incision in the top, like that. Not too deep. And this is where the spoon, the perforated spoon, the spoon with the holes in it. Take the spoon with the holes in it, and I place it into the boiling water. Alright, now approximately 30 seconds, but I'll do it normally a little bit more. What is on my table? A bowl of cold water. So as soon as you time it for about, the skin's supposed to lift off, yeah? When the skin lifts off, we'll give it a bit more. So I'm going to place it straight into the cold water. That was something from cooking. Then I'll take the skin off, and you'll see what I'm going to do next anyway. This is the mise en place for our sauce. These are the things we do before we start to make our sauce for our chasseur sauce, yeah? Before we saute the chicken, before we do anything, we have all the mise en place ready. It's quite intriguing, say so myself. Yeah. Hopefully, you don't want it too long in the water, or else it will turn really mushy. And hopefully, I say, the skin should just come off quite easy. This isn't that easy, but it's easier. So, can you see what's happening? The more ripe the tomato is, the more easy the skin is to come off. Can you see what's happening? Right? Right? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to deseed the tomato. Yeah? So I'm going to try and get rid of all this skin. And then I'm going to deseed the tomato. Yeah? So far, so good, no? Yeah? And then I'm going to deseed the tomato. So then I cut the tomato into quarters like that. And I get rid of the seed just like this. And I'm lifting just the flesh just like that. Yeah? This is part of our mise en place. This is where you'll see the difference between the... Anyway. Stuff that you maybe not do at home. But hey ho. Right. Then, remember when I said brunoise, the tiny dices? We use it for garnish. Yeah? There you go. There's a brunoise. Right? And we stick that in there. And what will happen is that this will go into the sauce last, alongside the tarragon. Yeah?
So that would just be like a garnish for the chunks.
For the chasseur, chicken chasseur. Yeah, well done. Yeah. I mean, once you taste this dish, it's all like that, but it is a process to get it this way. So I know that once you've tasted this dish tonight and you made it for yourself, you will appreciate a sautéed chicken chasseur. Yeah. Yeah. It looks simple. If you see it on the dish, you'll see, oh, it looks so simple. But what goes in to make it, the skills. Yeah? So you can see, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We've got all this to be ready before we even start cooking. Yeah? So far, so good. Ooh la la! We're going to start by making the Nasi Goreng, right? When defrosting prawns, defrost it in cold water. Yeah? So, I'm going to defrost these prawns. Let the pan heat up. And then I'm going to add spring onions. Once I add the spring onions, I'm going to add the eggs. It says to turn it into an omelette. Well, I would presume you take it out and then you slice it up. Well, I'm just going to scramble it in there, yeah? Right? So, and then I'm going to add the rice. I'm not going to add all of that rice, just enough for you to get the idea. I want to suggest you do the same. Add half of your rice today. That way you can taste that, you know, feel good about yourself. Leave half for tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Leave half for tomorrow, so that we can use the rice as a garnish for the dessert. Yeah? Otherwise it's going to be just chicken all on its own, all on its lonesome. Sad and lonely. Right, so I'm going to fry the garlic. Then I'm going to add the egg. Let it cook for a bit. Did I have a strainer? A strainer?
You said put it back.
Huh?
You said put it back.
Did I say put it back?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I was going to give it to you and you said, I'll forget
Did
that.
I?
Yeah.
In with the prawns. Right, then I'm going to add a little teeny bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. Then I'm going to a measure of rice. Yeah? So that'll do me. A measure of rice. Mix that in.
Would you normally chuck any chili at the beginning with the garlic?
No, not according to this recipe. Not according to this recipe. Maybe to another recipe, but this one it doesn't have any chili in it. It has meat in there, but I'm not going to add any meat to this because we're going to have chicken. It was supposedly chicken tonight, and then a measure of this.
Yeah.
Not too much. Enough. Just to make it ooh la la. Now, turn it off. I should have kept some of the spring onion to use as garnish, but never mind. Oh no. Anyway, I've got to sort out the whole folder over again. On those things. That's okay. That's okay, isn't it? Right, hopefully it will. Oh la la! There you go. Right, there's my. Okay, fall down. If you mind. There's my Nasi Goreng. Does anybody want to taste it?
Yeah, please.
Okay, cool.
Defo.
Bon appetit. Right.